Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? Angela Veloso speaking straight from Radio Terra here in Salvador, Bahia. Very nice to talk to you guys again. Another class, another singing class. And today we're going to work with Roland in the Deep. We're working with pop music this semester. And yeah, I'll talk more about it. Let's sing first, my way, and then let's talk about it. Okay, let's do it. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see your crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out, and I'll lay your shit bare. See how I'll leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you had my heart inside of your head, but you played it to the beat. Baby, I have no story to be told, but I've heard one of you, and I'm gonna make your head burn. Think of me in the depths of your despair, making home down there as mine sure won't be shared. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we couldn't had it all. Rolling in the deep, you had my heart inside of your head, but you played it to the beat. We could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you had my heart inside in your head, but you played it, to played it, to played it, to play. Oh yeah. Okay. So short form, this song was super duper ultra multra played when it was released, when Adele was only 21 years old. And when was it? It was already, there's a while since the song was released. It was in 2011. So we have, uh, terrible at math, 14 years. Yeah, and it was a huge success because of Adele's voice, because of her interpretation, because the song is super interesting. Is a song that is very um, familiar when you talk about pop music, because it takes these references from this soul gospel things. There's a lot of cool backing vocals on the song, arrangements great. And I brought it because first it's iconic, second because I'm always talking about form here, a thing that I think is a completely essential for musicians, every musician to know, and especially singers, because since we don't work normally with a harmonic instrument, then we can easily think, guide ourselves through the lyrics, and that's not our purpose when we're going to talk about the song with everybody that is using the form as a reference. And that's something that you can talk in any language, because music is, this type of communication is universal. So this is a song that has very straight forms, like very clear forms. Sometimes we're like, is this a B? Is this a bridge? Is this anyway? I don't know. So this one we can clearly identify A, B, C, three parts, and how they proceed during the song, how they repeat, what kind of developments we have in the song. So first, and let's learn the melody. Of course, we're always doing it here. Important. I'm singing the song in C minor. C minor. I'm using this app that I'm always talking about with you guys. It's called iReal, and you can like write your own stuff or just search for songs that already exist to practice together, singing, playing. It's normally used by jazz players to and blues to practice improvisation, but it's really really great. Like it's an app that everybody uses when you're kind of working with music this way. So let's go part by part. Where are my lyrics at? Here. There is a fire started in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you're crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out, and I'll lay your shit bare. Be bare. Um, this A, I'm going to call it an A. This four phrases. It's kind of very repetitive. It's cheesy. Cheesy is not the word. It's kind of it glues on your head. You know. How can I say this? There's a slang for that, no? When something gets stuck in your head and you can't really what? Tip of the tongue. No, that's something when you're no. It's like a gum in the shoe, this type of melody, because you hear it and then you already know how to sing it. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. Okay, melody. Dee, dee, dee. She does that. It's like if you go squared on the melody, it's going to be dee, 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 dee. No, no. Dee, 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 dee. Yeah, yeah. Da da, there's a fire. You could do it. No, the melodies. Dee dee dee, dee dee dee. There's a fire, fire, fire. And it's nice to feel this changing of the melody with the same vowel. It's a very cool exercise. Ah, agility exercise. And it kind of it's a little melisma here. Do we have a little melisma? Yeah, maybe. So there's a fire starting in my heart. Dee 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 dee. It's kind of working completely on the pentatonic scale, right? The minor pentatonic. 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 5, 3. No, 7. Tres, yeah, yeah. Tres, cuatro, cinco. Sorry, Portuguese. 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 5, 4, 3, 1. Yes. So you have a melody that is inside this super scale that we hear everywhere, especially, of course, blues. But it's the basis of a guitar solo. It's a pentatonic. So, do 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 do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. There's a very interesting thing here. Reaching a fever pitch. It's kind of, I don't remember if she does it. I do it when I sing it. But it's like a blue note. Do, 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 do. Thinking about the pentatonic. 1, 3, 4, sharp 4, 5, 5, or flat 5. Reaching a fever pitch. It gives personality to the thing. I really don't remember if she does it on the recording, actually. We can check it later. But yeah, you can maybe do both. Reaching a fever pitch or reaching a fever pitch. And it's bringing me out the dark. Do 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 do. So we have half of the A here, and then you're going to repeat it. I could even call it an A, but it's so small. So I consider the A two times this melody. Dee 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 do 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 do. Do 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 or do 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 that's the melody, that's the thing. You're going to repeat it 4 times until we go to our B. So with the lyrics and the harmony. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Oh, Gabe, I forgot to say, can you put this part of the lyrics, please, on the screen? Yeah, so you can come with me. Let's go. From the beginning. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out, and I'll lay your shit bare. See how I'll leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. And then preparation to dun the scars of your love. B part. Okay, so we changed. Something different's going to happen here. B part. We're going to a different cycle with different harmony, different melody, different lyrics always, but different melody and different harmony. So now our melody is going to be dee 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 dee. Again, this dee doo dee doo, this movement. The scars of yo 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 love yo. Do you guys feel if any difficulty doing that? If you do, please comment here. We can talk more about it, about these movements, about this. Always important to be relaxed. Yo yo. The scar and to know the notes, and these are the notes. Do do do. Oh oh. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. So going back and forward with the melody. Keep me dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-doo. And then we repeat it. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. You can do it with any vowel. Ah, eh, e, oh, ooh. We're too used to use vowels to change notes. Do do do, la da da, shub dua. No, but when you look when we do it with the vowel, it gives a fluid sound, a fluid movement. It's and of course, normally the melismas are made with vowels. It's a way of using the voice to flow. Yo of us. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling. Preparing to our C. our how do you say refrão again? Chorus. Okay. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it. Yes, we could have had it all rolling in the deep. Yeah. And this is a reason, this part of the song is one of the reasons that the song got super woo, like everybody was hearing to it. It got super famous because it's super dramatic and it's kind of uh there's this tricky breathing thing, because you come from this very rhythmic part, like you think, where do I breathe? I just realized it again while I was singing it, because I always think to myself, I have to think when I breathe here to do this phrasing the way I want to do. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling. I'm breathing here. I can't help. Maybe it works. Do I want the sound? Do I want the whole phrase? It's a good thing to think. Especially because we're going to the. We could have had it all. I need to breathe here. I need air here. So to think this transition. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. It's a strategy. Thinking this, I can't take as much air as possible and go for it. Or, I can't help feeling we could have had it all. It gives a different sound intention, the place you breathe, especially when you super need air later. It makes so much difference when you think your support before. And then you can be as potent as the song asks or not. Like, you can have resources to do whatever you want. So, we have this thing here. It's super belted, right? It's super um frontal and open. So yeah, we need breath support here. And a thing that I always like to think is that I need the most space as possible inside of my mouth to do this note in a way that I'm not going to hurt myself. And that doesn't mean sing like an opera singer, like, oh, I can have this opening, but thinking this lips movement more wide. Yeah. We could have had it all. I super have space here. Like, if I go with my soft palate forward here, we could have had it all. See how the sound gets more tense, more small, more high, has more high frequencies. We could have had it all. More nasal. I don't like it. I think that it's kind of tricky for the voice. Singer teachers that have this exercises, phonoaudiologists. Yeah, you can also comment here. But yeah, I don't feel this is healthy. I feel that we make more effort, especially when we need so much support for such a long note. So I love to think the space through this opening of the soft palate. We could have had it all. It's like a yaw. Oh, but you don't need to be like that. You can be like that. That. We could have had it. Oh, the sound here. Oh, rolling in the D. Same thing with the E. Think this space like woo, but think in frontal at the same time. Deep, you had my horn, and that's kind of a nice region for me. Like, she has this too. The key is interesting because for me is in my transition region, my mix voice. So I have to think. I have this breaking sound that sounds interesting in at this when we're talking about the aesthetics. We could have had it. We could have had it. It's like we could have had it. It gives me a little high thing in the middle. We could have had it. Oh, I can make it on purpose. The break. Ah, oh, and then I come back rolling in the deep. So there's a lot of possibilities when you're in your mixed voice and when you're working your technique to give you interpretation tips, like to get deep on what you want to transmit, to transfer with the melody. But okay, the melody of the chorus is very simple, literally. Second time, but we and in the end, it's gorgeous, right? I love it. Yeah, I think that every pop song has a catchy melody. That's a thing for me because I think melody is so important to make us think about how to sing it. Like we get familiar with the thing because we can actually sing it. We can reproduce it, this song with our body, this music with our body. And there are so many things that we're like, how can I sing that? And then these type of things, they are not exactly easy, but they are singable, you know, and I love it. Yeah. So that's the melody with the lyrics. We could have had it all rolling in the deep. You had my heart inside in your head, and you played it to the beat. And there's a super interesting thing here because the melody, when we started the song, was here. There's a fire. So my lowest note, it's a C, which is fire. It's the middle C, which in United States people call it C4. Here in Brazil we call it C3. There's a fire starting my heart, reaching the fever pigeons, bringing me fever pigeons, bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and tell me on and on and on. So this is our lowest note. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. So we're not going lower, but we're going higher. Because when we go to the C part, to the chorus, I can't help feeling we could have had it. Oh, and then we have one octave higher, the opposite. And that's super interesting. Oh, because it's the note that we most rest, and it's the root of the tonality. Because since I'm singing in C minor, we're working over the C minor scale mostly, and the C minor scale is here. Yeah, so we go through the whole octave. We go to the root again, but one octave higher. So I'm here the whole song, and then when we go to the chorus, that is the high part of the song, we could have had it all, oh, rolling in the deep, and then we go a little bit higher, deep, deep. So now my highest note is my D, 5 for you guys. 4 for me. Yes. 4 in Brazil, 5 in United States. Deep, you had my heart inside in your head, but you played it to the beat. So we have 9, an interval of a ninth. How can I say? Uma nona, a ninth. We have a ninth here. We have a ninth here. From C to D. So we're crossing all these notes here. And that's my tonality. If we change key, for example, let's go to A minor. There's a fire. My lowest note is going to be A. A. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and bringing me out the dark. Yeah, so, but we're thinking in C. Let's go back to C. So we have a ninth as a difference. So that means that we have a cool range being worked here, being played here, right? So it's a cool song to work with your chest voice together with your mix voice because it can float with mix and head voice, and it's super interesting to practice the way you interpret. Yeah, so that's the whole song. And if you feel like, if you guys feel like, I think that is also super interesting to learn the backing vocals. So if you already know the song, did you ever check the backing vocals? Because it's actually super cool. There are some cool phrases happening there, and always counter with lyrics, and in a way that it doesn't cross counterpoint. How can I say this? Contraponto? Can I say counterpoint? Yeah. Counterpoint. Why am I always questioning myself? I know the words. Oh, jeez. Okay, so let's sing it again, or maybe listen to Adele singing it live. That's actually something I really would like to do with you, and then we can comment over it. Um, and what do I want to you guys to notice? The shape, the form, okay? Because, for example, we did here AA. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching the fever. I'm going to play the song and then we talk together about it. I'm going to show the A's, B's, and C's of the song. And we're going to do this together. There is a recording of Adele. Yeah, this great laugh. She laughs beautifully. Live in New York.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark.
That's A part, okay?
Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and I only yours.
Second A.
See how I'll leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do.
Still A.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark.
Where we going?
The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help
C, 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 C. Whoa. Oh, the backing vocals. Then we're going where? To the A again.
baby, I have no story to be told, but I've heard one on you.
One thing, just let's notice too her phrasing. But I know that okay, so let's notice what is she doing here, because live not necessarily is the same thing as the recording. She already did a little variation, super cool, and probably she's going to do more. Let's pay attention to that, okay?
I'm gonna make your
Oh, but I'm not seeing the video. I want to see the video. Let's listen. Let's listen, paying attention to the sound aspects of the song. And then you can see the video. It's on YouTube.
head burn. Think of me in them depths of your despair. Make it home down there as a marshal.
CB.
Scars of your love remind
Only one A. Before was AA, BC. Now we're having AB. Okay? C. Never had met me. Tears are gonna fall, rolling in the deep. again. So A B C A B C C. Okay. Let's go to a special A. Lessons. Bye. And then we have a that never happened. What's happening here? Oh my god, it's like a bridge, it's like a special, it's like a coda. You can call it so many names. We can call it special now. Depends of the way you write. And then again the C C. This catchy C. Super catchy. People are panicking, right? And the backings. And she ends the recording beat, something like that. And here, did you guys see what she did? It's live, the whole emotion and blah blah blah. Beat, beat. So always asking like instigating. No, it doesn't. that doesn't work. Always wanting to make yourselves question what is the way you're going to do the song. It doesn't need to be exactly the same as the recording. Even the composers, they sing it differently every time. But the important thing is to know the roots. You have to know the melody. You have to know the form. You have to understand the shape of the harmony. You need to understand the key. Then you go to the lyrics and then just play with that. Like have fun. And that's the whole thing that what we're talking about is. So that was it. That was "Rolling in the Deep" by Adele, one of her first huge successes. I hope you guys enjoyed. And we see each other next week. Same time. Ring the bell. Leave your comment. Leave your like. Subscribe. And see you later.